Ringside, Alexander Levin, David DeJong, and James O'Connor. And our referee in charge when the bell rings is Michael DeJesus. And now, ladies and gentlemen, two warriors, one fight. Who wants it more? Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gold trim, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in at 135 pounds even. Tonight, he enters the ring with a professional record of 29 victories versus 6 defeats and 1 draw, with 22 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Maracaibo, Venezuela, representing Pro Box. He is ranked number 6 by the WBA, introducing the former super featherweight champion of the world, Roger the Kid Gutierrez. And now his opponent, standing across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the dark blue trunks with gold trim, he stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 134.8 pounds. Tonight, he enters the ring with a perfect, undefeated professional record of 19 victories versus 0 defeats, with 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. And he fights out of Niagara Falls, Canada. He is ranked number 5 by the WBA, introducing the Canadian knockout artist, ladies and gentlemen, Prince Lucas Bahdi.
Ya le dije todo en el rincón en the locker room. That's what they expect of. I told you everything in the locker room and in the corner, you know what I expect. Anything under here will be low. Anything under here will be low. Look, I want that to touch those if you want to, if not, go back to your corner.
We all saw the biggest moment of his life. Now the biggest fight of his life has arrived. Feels like Gutierrez has had multiple lifetimes in this sport. The trilogy with Alvarado, the second fight winning the title after he had lost his mother, the emotional moment of winning that decision. These are two major league punchers.
He's very cautious too. That's how you know both guys have a lot of power. A lot of respect being shown so far. You talk about Gutierrez, he also shared the ring with Hector Garcia, who went on after that win to fight Tank Davis. That could have been Roger Gutierrez. I love to play the what-if game in boxing. It's a big payday.
That was an extremely frustrating fight when he lost the title to Garcia. His corner pleading with him to be more active, to be engaged in the fight. And it just, as it went on and on and on, he never was.
That's the one knock on Gutierrez. He does need to up his volume. Throws around in the high 30s, low 40s. See in this round, he throw more than 5 punches.
And that's because a lot of times when you throw punches, you open yourself up, man. When you're in there with counter punchers, slick guys that are, have timing on their game, that can be, hazardous.
Yeah, as for Bahdi, I was on the call for his last fight against that hard-punching Filipino, Ryan Rakazi. That was a edge-of-your-seat type of fight where both guys were whizzing bombs at each other. It's a real learning experience for Lucas Bahdi. Those are the types of wins that you have to bank on your way to a title contention.
And then when I look at Lucas Bahdi, man, I respect his game, man. His last 3 opponents right now sitting at 40-0. I mean, this guy's been facing undefeated fighters, and he's been winning. So, I'm thinking might want to pay Lucas Bahdi a little bit more attention. You feel?
I mean, he got a lot of attention for that Silv knockout, for sure. And he's definitely done a really good job of building on that. He didn't like disappear like some fighters do. He's active. He's fighting really good opposition. Tonight he's in there with what he says is the toughest fight of his career, former world champion.
Defense to offense transition. That's what you have to watch for Lucas Bahdi. That's where he needs to get better. And he needs to get better tonight against Roger Gutierrez. High stakes through round one. Wearing the gloves tonight, but a bare knuckle boxing is your thing. BKFC makes its debut in Montenegro with BKFC Fight Night at Top Hill. Good for next Saturday and live on the Zone.
Almost a perfect first round. Just don't put yourself into a corner, okay? You feint heavy right, you circle out wide to left, you get back to center. See how he's already bringing the feet together? Exactly like we talked about. It's only the first round, he's already bringing them together. So when you're double jabbing him and he bounces up and high, you gotta touch the body. Okay? When he leans back like this, I need that long whip to the body. You'll be safe. He's already up high. He won't touch you. You got it? Very, very good first round.
In other words, nobody puts Bahdi in a corner.
Well done.
Nice body shot.
You also don't see a height disparity like this. Obviously at 135, Gutierrez has fought a lot actually at 130, which most people would feel was his best weight.
Fourth fight back at 135 for Gutierrez, had the title run at 130. Did have some fights at 135 earlier on in his career, so he's bounced back and forth. But at age 30, this is probably the weight he's going to settle in at, maybe even higher. As for Bahdi, he's been pretty comfortable at 135.
I like Bahdi game tonight, man. He looked real poised, he looked confident, and it looks like, you know what I mean, he's really grown from that knockout. Look at how he's controlling his opponent in his movement.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at how this fight's been played out so far. I expect this type of affair where on edge, not a lot of punches being thrown early on. A real thinking chess match.
Chess match. Good body work.
Can it be hard for a fighter, a younger fighter, when the whole world is telling you how amazing you are? Particularly in this day and age.
Well, I think it's twofold. Like, he needed that knockout to get on the map. He was losing every minute of that fight.
Yes, he was.
Yep.
Gets the knockout, changes his life. That's what every fighter dreams of. But then, all right, expectations start to set in. But I think Bahdi's done a good job with it.
Dan, you start pulling threads on the 19-0, and you'll see a lot of fights that he was losing or in some trouble.
Survivor.
No question.
But when I look at his resume, you can see the risk that he has taken. He's taken risks to prove, you know what I mean? You don't fight 3 undefeated guys back to back if you are not confident in yourself.
I'm telling you, that last fight with Rikazi, he came in generally unknown. We didn't have much on, any tape on him. We didn't know much about him. We knew that he was a fighter from the Philippines who was a southpaw. And that dude was tough. And Bahdi aced that test, but it was a tough test.
And this is going to be a tough test as well, because you saw Gutierrez set up that right hand, and that's what champions do. They can set plans and set traps, and you'll walk right into it.
I'd like to see Gutierrez open up a little more. Thrown 19 punches this round, 34 in the fight. Bahdi's doubled him up in the punches thrown category.
Look at that jab. Bahdi just looked like he's in such control now.
It's not like Bahdi's super active either. He's just more active than Gutierrez.
That almost got in.
Saw the numbers, Gutierrez, the reach advantage. Bahdi has controlled the distance. And this is toughest test. His number 2 pencil has been sharp through the first 2 rounds.
Lead hook by Bahdi.
strong, measured round for Lucas Bahdi. Was able to land some body shots that his corner was asking for at the beginning of the round. And he ended strong, Antonio.
Yeah, with that one, Gutierrez almost hit him with that right hand, but again, control. He knows everything that's going on. He's really controlling the fighter in front of him tonight. But I want to see him open up that offense a little bit too.
Bahdi's output, you're right, Dan, it has dropped here after that first round.
This is the type of fighter that he's very cautious. He's a very cautious fighter. He does possess a lot of power, but he's not going to throw 70, 80 punches around. He's a thinking man in there. We talked about that fight with Garcia. That Gutierrez lost his belt because he wasn't throwing any punches. We're seeing that a couple years later right here.
That's exactly what I was going to say, is that this looks like if there are two Roger Gutierrez, this is the other one. It's early and you give the veteran the benefit of the doubt, but we've seen this too many times from him before.
Yeah, we got to figure this is a 12-round fight.
Yep.
It's a marathon. Also WBA title eliminator Lucas Bahdi ranked 5th in the WBA 135, a division or an organization, as to say, where Gervonta Tank Davis holds the belt. He will be fighting the man to our left, Jake Paul, in the next edition.
Ooh, good right hand.
So with Tank otherwise occupied, Dan, what do you think that means for the winner of this fight?
They got to fight somebody else, probably.
I mean, there's a Floyd Schofield out there who I really like. He had an outstanding performance over Tevin Farmer. I think Bahdi Schofield would be a banger. Corey Marksman called out Lucas Bahdi last night. Marksman isn't in the top 10. So I can really see that's far-fetched. But Bahdi could fight anyone above him or anyone around him.
Good boxing.
Moving into is Andy Cruz, decorated amateur out of Cuba. He's going to be avoided. I'm not saying Bahdi's going to avoid it, but just in general, his style is
good left hook.
A nightmare.
Gutierrez aggressive, overhand right. Maybe his best shot of the first 3 rounds, late in round 3.
I think he caught Bahdi there. He got a little bit of a mouse starting to develop under the left eye. At the end of that round, Gutierrez landed something.
2 deep breaths.
Something got in.
Another good round. It's that last 10 seconds. No reason for you to be on the corner, okay? Making big movements when you block. You make small movements when you block, or you tuck into them. You hear me? The last time you do that, okay? Got it?
It's going to give you a better look at it.
It didn't land flush, but grazing shot.
Let's check in with Claudia Trails.
When he walks forward.
Thank you, guys. I just had a chance to speak to Coach Centeno here with Roger, and he's really frustrated. He's asking Roger to not only let his hands go, but start with that jab. He's staying too far behind and just being a little too hesitant.
And that's a song, Claudia, guys, we have heard before in Roger Gutierrez's corner.
Inactivity, you got to pick it up a little bit.
30 punch difference in punches thrown. Gutierrez hasn't even cracked the 100 mark yet. Like I said, it's not like Bahdi's not setting a torrid pace himself.
There's a good look at the damage that's been done to the left eye of Bahdi.
Oh, Bahdi just looked like some snuck in there.
And you can see at the last round, he held on, and right there he held too.
Good job.
A lot of these rounds are going to be razor thin, so it might come down to who is the more aggressive fighter. And I would say right now it is Lucas Bahdi. Gutierrez just stepped on the gas pedal a little bit, he could steal some rounds. Easier said than done.
Gutierrez clearly trying to use that left jab more.
Just like his corner said.
Exactly.
Got the height advantage, got the reach advantage. Start pumping the jab.
And then bring that right hand behind it. There you go.
1-2.
Not brains.
Yeah, that's the jab. He need to work that jab just like that.
It's a sweet science, but it's not rocket science.
He got 2 arms.
Stop! No punching. Go over his head. Go over his head. Don't push off. Don't push off. Box.
Good right hand.
That's a great shot.
Ooh.
That's the shot that Bahdi made him famous. That's the shot he's going to have to land in this fight if he wants to move on. They're fighting some of those title fights.
Good straight right. He's changing his punch selection up real nice. Good body. Another good body shot.
And this is a round where Gutierrez is actually out-throwing Bahdi. So he's starting to pick up the pace himself. Those first 3 rounds, he kind of had his hands in his pockets. Maybe we see Gutierrez up the pace.
The 2 left hooks to the body from Lucas Bahdi. Those are the kind that do damage later in a fight.
Let go, Red. Suelta rojo. Blue, let go. Blue, let go. Watch out of that. 10 segundos. 10 seconds.
Another very close round.
Echa para la campana. Listen for the bell.
Coach, you were pumped up. You got me pumped up before this fight. Has this been what you thought it would be through 4 rounds?
Well, I talked to Steve, who's Lucas Bahdi's coach, and he's happy with what he sees, but he would like to see him put less pressure on the front foot and put more pressure on the back foot so it can open up more opportunities, even up under or over the top. And I agree with him. I think that right now they're doing well, but in order to open up that door and create separation, you might want to use that distance and range to create those opportunities.
You agree with that, Antonio?
Most definitely, most definitely. That jab is always the key to unlock every game, unlock everything to your game, that jab. And I believe Bahdi gonna increase his output also as it gets to the middle of this fight.
Yeah, the 4th round was the first round that I gave to Gutierrez. Sort of to open up his arsenal a little bit, find a home for that jab, a little more active, so see if he can build on that momentum, get himself back into this fight.
Yeah, I think a little bit more activity will bring this fight a little bit closer because it'll give him more opportunities on his offense to land shots.
3-1 right now in favor of Lucas Bahdi with a oncoming Gutierrez.
Ooh, good shot, good jab and right hand over the top.
Eventually that jab was going to pay dividends for Gutierrez, and it did there, opening up that overhand right.
I think Gutierrez done found something with that left hand jab, man. He's using it for offense and defense.
Doubles it up, triples it up.
Even if it's not landing, it's helping set up offense. It's also disrupting Lucas Bahdi from mounting his own offense.
Exactly.
So when you said he's using it as an offense and defense, it's really a great tool. Lead left now too.
I think Bahdi is going to have to answer answer on this round, you know what I mean? Because I think Gutierrez is going to find some confidence. He's going to get a lot more confidence in what he's doing.
He's a former world champ, man.
Ooh,
That's a great shot.
kind of hooked by Bahdi.
You can see his chin is right on the money right there, that shot.
When you see that sweat fly, you know he got hit.
Neck snapper. And it's Bahdi. He has the one-punch power. He's the heavy-handed of the two. He's got to just find some more openings.
And he's hit some well-timed shots, just as it looked like Gutierrez might be getting some momentum. He had those two body shots late in the third round, and that one here in the fifth. That kind of put Gutierrez on his back foot.
Gutierrez just ran two nice snapping jabs. I think that jab is the key. He's listening to his coach. Ooh, good counter right. And it's great when you get instructions from the corner and then you see the fighter go out and implement those changes.
This
That's
has
good.
been a really even round. We've come down to these final 20 seconds.
Slow start from the former champion Gutierrez, but he has arrived at the party. Most of these rounds have been really close.
Ooh.
Including this one as Gutierrez tries to steal it late. MVP Fight Night 1 going to roll on with the first title defense for Stephanie Hahn, the lightweight world title against Paulina Angel of Colombia. Stephanie Hahn is one of the great stories in this sport. Not just undefeated in the ring and a champion in the ring, but an extraordinary life outside of it. Looking forward to telling you her story. Meanwhile, Roger Gutierrez is writing just the latest chapter of a very long story of his career. With lots of ups and downs. He's been at the top of the mountain. And tonight, maybe one last opportunity to get back to it. Close fights, tough fights. Lucas Bahdi's been in a lot of them despite the 19-0 record.
This is a classic crossroads fight. Lucas Bahdi is top 5 WBA. You can get a title shot. Things change in boxing really fast, especially when you're top 5. Roger Gutierrez, 30 years old, former world champion. Not old by any means. He can get right back at the title contention with the win right here.
And again, this is a title eliminator and the best shot for Gutierrez.
Good right hand. He got that punch in with leverage and snap on it.
A lot of momentum on the side of Gutierrez over the last couple rounds.
All starting with the jab. The jab set up all of this.
I think Bahdi needs to get back on his jab and he start throwing punches.
Bahdi trying to set a trap.
How Gutierrez was this? Another slow start, another inactive start. When the motor started revving, the fight started to turn.
Good body shot. And again, that jab. He's snapping that jab, guys.
Good combination from Bahdi fighting back.
See, the thing with Bahdi, when he lets his hands go, he finds a home for those shots.
And they're beautiful when he let his hands go. He looks so good letting his hands go.
So few and far between.
He looks fluid when he let his hands go.
Distance game has been really important the last couple of rounds. There's a lot going on right now.
Good right hand.
Overhand right. Reach advantage coming into play the last couple of rounds. Gutierrez taking advantage of it.
And Gutierrez is not loading up. He's just bringing that right off rhythm. And it gets there quicker if you don't load up.
Tried it again.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
Former champ was late to the party, but he has a
He set that one up right hand. Good time. Good time.
His legs are out too.
He is in big trouble on wobbly legs.
Where did that come from?
One thing about Bahdi, he's boxing, but he's always setting that trap. And Gutierrez walked right into it. What a right hand. Wow.
If we've learned anything from Lucas Bahdi, it's that one moment can change everything.
Most definitely. And that's the sign of a sophisticated boxer. You know what I mean? Even though he wasn't having his best round, the round wasn't over. And he was slick enough to walk Gutierrez in right into a right hand. Beautiful. And he might have won that round 10-8.
I haven't won in that round 10-8. It was hanging in the balance the last 15 seconds, and bam!
That was one of those delayed reactions too. Boom! Right there, one shot.
It's almost like a little bit of relief on Bahdi's faces.
I tell you what, the only reason Gutierrez got up is because he's in good shape. That shot should have knocked anybody out.
You get your hip in order. 2-3 piece.
Yeah, Lucas Bahdi winning the first 3 rounds. They had Bahdi winning the 10. That should be a 10-8 round there too. So Bahdi starting to separate himself right there with a crucial knockdown in round 6.
And he needed it at that particular time.
Absolutely.
Too.
15 seconds to go in that round. It could have gone 10-9 either way.
It would have been an even fight.
And in the blink of an eye, that's a 3-point difference in what could be a close fight.
And Bahdi, we don't get paid for overtime. Bahdi ready to go home.
There it is, another right too.
He ready to go home, got good body shot. Ooh!
Overhand right, that got through. Now the uppercut. Bahdi closing in.
Teeing off now.
We got to start, like I was saying, giving Bahdi more credit for his body of work.
This is the type of fights that Bahdi finds himself in. They're nip and tuck affairs, and then he does something big. He's got that clutch gene.
It is remarkable how this fight had turned in the 4th round, in the 5th round. And Bahdi turned it right back with one shot.
He's a hell of a counterpuncher, bro. He's accurate. Ooh! Both guys exchanging. He's accurate, and his timing is flawless at times.
Remember, Gutierrez won the world title coming off the canvas. That was a younger Gutierrez.
Nice move. Bahdi in his bag, man. I'm seeing a lot of skill set. And it's the small things. Look how he got inside and threw that left hand.
He has completely turned the momentum back.
Good defense, head constantly moving. I'm gonna have to ask him about them low tops. I ain't never seen low top boxing shoes before.
Almost look like water shoes.
They look light though.
But his hands have been heavy.
That's that kind of right hand, overhand right. He's setting it up all the time.
It's like a metaphor for the career of Gutierrez, this fight. He was climbing back up the hill and back up the hill and back up the hill, and just when he was right there again, he got knocked right back down to the bottom.
Look at the inside work that Bahdi is doing. Very skillful fighter.
It is still a close fight. I mean, 58-56 on my card, and Bahdi, it looks like Gutierrez is recovering here, has his legs underneath him. He's going to have to mount, bring back that offensive output that he showed earlier on too. But Bahdi is definitely starting to take over.
I mean, 3, 4, and 5 were super close. They could have gone either way, so you never ever know. speaking of judges and fights, you don't know which way they're going to go. Amanda Serrano was in a couple of them. It's a privilege and an honor to be at Madison Square Garden ringside last month to watch that trilogy fight and to see the ovation and the love that New York City showed to Amanda Serrano. And Lucas Bahdi might be on his way to getting that same kind of love when he goes back home to Canada with performances like this.
For sure.
He wants to go, but you're going to have to give him a reason. He won't go easy.
Simple and straightforward to round 8.
What's your forearm?
Sweeping left hook, knocks Gutierrez backwards. Gutierrez, it looked like he had found his range. He was coming forward in round 3, round 4, round 5. He kept coming forward until all of a sudden he was looking up at the lights.
I tell you, man, from Bahdi's standpoint, with that type of power that you can generate and then the type of control he has right now, hey, he's going to be a tough out for anybody, bro. He's a thinking fighter. You know, he set traps, and then he let his hands go. I mean, he's a complete fighter so far. He just, you know, got to get more experience. He might be one of the best in this game at that weight, for sure.
Really worked on his defense, too. His last fight,
yep,
where Kaz was getting tagged. And you can see that he spent a lot of time in his last camp working on defense.
Right hand over the top, started this rally there, the combination from Bahdi.
Oh, he hurt a little bit. I think something bothered Gutierrez right there. He just on defense now. Good jab. Bahdi setting the trap. He's setting the trap. I can see it.
Got that right, ready to go.
See it?
Yeah. He's got it cocked. There it is. Just missed, but he's timing that perfect.
There is a discipline to the game of Bahdi.
Oh, he's patient. To a fault sometimes.
Yeah, that's the one knock. I do agree he can compete with anyone at 135. Even like Tank Davis doesn't throw a lot of punches. This guy throws sometimes 10, 15 in a round. Great equalizer with Bahdi is the power.
Gutierrez looks like a man who has been burned for being aggressive, and he has not been in these last couple of rounds.
Good right hand by Gutierrez. That almost landed flush.
10 seconds. 10 segundos. Los infiltrados. Escucha para la campana.
Through 8. And later on, we're going to see Yoenis Taze, former welterweight champion Jaron Boots Ennis, will make his debut at that division, super welterweight. This fight with Lima is going to be a really important one, a WBA title eliminator, October 11th in Philadelphia, the Wells Fargo Center, and live on the global home of boxing, DAZN. And look who has joined us. We talked earlier about crossover, two-sport athletes, and Holly Holm is here to see, like a lot of us are, Stephanie Hahn defend her title for the first time. Mike Perry's crossed over as well.
He's crossed over 3 times, Mike Perry.
He's crossed over and back. He crossed over again.
Boxing, bare knuckle, MMA, dirty boxing. Just a little bit of everything.
Preacher's daughter already in the Hall of Fame and still looking to add to the resume.
Good body shot.
The body has been going to the body. 45% of his landed punches have been body shots. That is a really good ratio.
Very effective.
We'll go back, guys, to the end of round 3. Gutierrez was having a good round, but Bahdi caught him with that left hook twice to the body. And it wasn't long after that that this fight started to turn. You talk about putting shots in the bank. Those seemed like 2 big ones at that time of the fight.
No, definitely. Those were 2 of the biggest momentum shifts in this fight. Third round and then the knockdown.
Point is, even if you don't win the round, you may have done something that's going to help you win the fight.
Especially in a 12-round fight, especially at this level. Those little tiny differences can pay off at the end.
Absolutely right.
You know, I'm trying to figure out, is Gutierrez's legs back? Because he hasn't been throwing much since the knockdown. Bahdi, I don't believe, has totally taken advantage of a hurt and wounded Gutierrez just because of his style.
I think they gave him some good instructions after 3, and it was the jab. He got on that. I think they need to make another adjustment to give their man, to Gutierrez, to give their man a better shot at winning.
But do you believe Bahdi should have maybe stepped on it a little more after the knockdown?
Yeah, I think he did, but he still had control, and I think he's still right now trying to press. He definitely that was a dangerous right hand. I think he definitely want to get a knockdown or a stoppage.
Like I said earlier, almost inactive to a fault. Right. Almost too patient to a fault.
There is something extraordinarily defensive about a way a fighter who has big-time offense fights.
His offense is controlled, though. See, what he does, he'll lull you to sleep just when you think, you know what I mean, he ain't doing nothing. Then all of a sudden, bang, he hits you with the power. So he definitely know how to deliver it.
Turn around. Let's go. Box.
History forgets the viral knockout of Silva's a fight he had lost every round until he scored the knockout, and history will forget that he was probably on his way to losing the round when he knocked down Gutierrez. That turned the fight heavily back in his favor. And the slow start of Gutierrez, you would think, is going to really hurt him here and has put him in a pretty bad spot through 9.
Good shot.
Best shot in a couple of rounds since he's been down by Gutierrez.
Boom. Good.
Another one. This is the danger of fighting like Bahdi. You feel good about the round, yeah, right? Like this is going to be a 10-9 round, but you haven't overwhelmed it. So you leave an opening like that for the final 15 seconds, and all of a sudden you make a judge say, well, wait a minute.
It's the one downfall when you don't really let your hands go, is you're leaving these like almost 50-50 rounds up to the judges to decide. Where Bahdi just stepped on it a little more, could be even more, but I agree, he did win that round, but at the end of it, Gutierrez gave him something to think about.
And then when you look at Gutierrez's total record, 6 losses?
9 losses. 6 losses.
6 losses, and he coming in undefeated. Is this the separation that we wanted, or do we need to see more separation?
How much separation is there between Paulina Angel and the biggest fight of her life? Trying to make history for Colombia. And smiling all week. It's her chance, a golden opportunity to win gold against Stephanie Hahn. That's coming up next. Into the deep water.
These are the championship rounds. Is going to be important, these last 3 rounds, to see who is in control. And I don't think Gutierrez can afford to lose any of these 3 right now.
Yeah, starting to slip away.
Win these.
Definitely starting to slip away. Bahdi, after the knockdown, has won every round after. Gutierrez just, I think when he goes back and watches, like, oh man, I had moments too. Yeah, this is could be my last chance.
We're going to come back to the slow start of Gutierrez again. Winnable rounds. If he did, in fact, give away those first 2 or 3. This, again, is a title eliminator at 155. Mandatory for Tank Davis. As most of you know by now, will be otherwise occupied for the next couple of months.
Who's he fighting?
I think probably the closest guy to me, to my left.
There he is, Jake Paul.
You know, Jake's got nicer chairs than we have.
Let's go, Blue. What's going on over there? They got snacks.
Let's go.
They got big promoter chairs.
Cocktail waitresses.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds like a Antonio Tarver after party.
I gotta get to one of these Antonio Tarver after parties. You still throwing them or what?
We're gonna make it a thing now. I think this might be the takeoff round for both guys.
We're not in the championship round yet, but staring them down, round 10. Still think Bahdi's controlling. It's just kind of the rinse and repeat for the last couple of rounds. Bahdi just a little more active than Gutierrez.
Overhand right from Gutierrez. The little things have just eluded Bahdi throughout his career. Injured before the 2016 Olympic trials. Didn't want to hang around for the next Olympics. Like a lot of people connected to MVP, bet on himself. Promoted his own fights. Came from a part of the world that was not boxing dominant in Ontario. Did he ever make a name for himself? He's built this into this opportunity, and he's taken full advantage of it here tonight, trying to score the biggest win of his career.
Okay. Give me 3 or 4 long and slow. Slower. Slower, brother, slower.
Good right hand by Gutierrez right there. It's a little slow round, but Bahdi again, still controlling with that jab.
And he's dropped out and you step back, the gap's too big.
Relatively close numbers here, but you can factor in the knockdown for Bahdi and factor in that he has out-jabbed Gutierrez and mostly out-thrown him. It's close numerically, but I believe that Bahdi is starting to run away with it.
And it's very close in the last 7 rounds or so,
Yep.
but again, the slow start for Gutierrez. You got a slow start and a knockdown, which means you likely have to come up with something big if you're Roger Gutierrez in these final 2 rounds.
For sure. Nice combination by Gutierrez. That was nice. He showed a little speed.
Showing flashes of what made him a world champion in 2021.
And to answer your question from before, it looks like Gutierrez's legs are back, but he hasn't been as aggressive or used that jab as effectively here in the last couple of rounds.
He just landed
Just did now.
Here we go.
2 right hands that was very effective.
Stop! Look at the puño. Don't throw punches. Let him go. Box.
You would say Bahdi looks cautious like a fighter protecting a lead, but he fights that way when he's down 5 rounds to none.
He's trying to land that right hand.
Giving away height, giving away reach, giving away a lot of experience and high-level experience to the former champion Roger Gutierrez, but Lucas Bahdi has passed the test to this point. First real combination you've seen Gutierrez throw in a couple of rounds.
He's definitely been active this round. He might win it off sheer activity because Bahdi hasn't landed much of note in this round. 3 of 16 for Bahdi.
If Bahdi is taking this round off, it was the wrong round to take off. He might think he ahead 3 or 4 rounds. But that might not be the case.
De La Hoya taking those last second round, the second half off. Do you like open scoring? Would you like to see that in boxing?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's obvious when, they've robbed or they've called it wrong. I think it's obvious. I don't know if we need open scoring. That might make everybody mad during the fight.
You think social media goes crazy now? Wait till you start posting those scores in the middle of the fight.
I like the idea of it, but I don't like anything where it tells a fighter to take his foot off the gas.
Right. You know you got a sure ring.
Right.
You just run.
If you know you're winning, you could not engage anymore, and that's not fun. But also, if you're down, you can start going after it. There's two ways to look at it.
Did Gutierrez just win that round?
I believe he won that round. He came out with a little more enthusiasm, a little more desperation. Still have him down big in the fight, but he definitely won that 11th round.
And then he did 2 of those 4-punch combinations with speed, the one I called earlier and the one you saw. So we know he can put both hands together. Should have done a lot more of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 12th and final round. Let's hear it for these 2 warriors.
And that's our unofficial scorecard. And you just get the feeling, watching Lucas Bahdi as much as we have, and as looks like we're going to be watching him a lot more, you just get the feeling he's going to be one of these fighters that wins rounds, but you're never going to feel great. He's never going to, unless he knocks a guy down, you never feel like, okay, he's won that round probably.
He walks the tightrope.
He does. Counter shot. Bahdi driving Gutierrez backwards. Over to the body. Gutierrez swinging for the home run now.
Nice combination.
Are we going to be talking about another fight that was there for Roger Gutierrez, that was there for the taking, and he just didn't take it until it was too late?
I think he'll look back at this and just say, I could have been a lot more active. I could have let my hands go like that in spaces.
Some of those early rounds were so close.
Oh, good counter right. Bahdi slick, man.
Not as much snap left in the jab of Gutierrez, which was a big weapon for him when he started to turn this fight around round 4, round 5.
Nice.
That's some of the most action we've seen from Gutierrez. Mocking Lucas Bahdi.
Good exchange.
There were opportunities for Gutierrez to do other things than mock it. But did he leave too much on the table?
He's still fighting, though.
What is he trying to say? That he's throwing some illegal shots?
We've seen that throughout the fight.
He's saying he doesn't like his form?
And do something about it.
Right.
A strong finish for the former champion, but was it too little too late? Canelo Sugar Nunez is back this time defending his title after taking the IBF Super Featherweight World Championship in enemy territory. That was a great fight over Rikishi in Japan. Mexican knockout artist returns to his roots. His first title defense against the battle-tested warrior from Puerto Rico, Christopher Diaz, September 6th, live on the Zone. Dan, any doubt in your mind?
I had Bahdi winning this fight. He did just enough. The knockdown, a little more active. Gutierrez had his moments, just few and far between.
Ours is a guess. Big Mo, he knows for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for the official decision. Judge Levin sees it 116 to 111. Judge DeJong sees it 117 to 110. And Judge O'Connor sees it 115 to 112. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated,